Welcome, everybody. You're listening to a podcast has no name. We're serving you the latest news, juicy views, and the hot topics that make you go, ooh. I'm Edward Leon Jasper.
And I am no one. For a man has many names, and yet a man has none. AKA the one true name, Matt Elam. Bing bong, bing bong.
Yes. Hi. Sorry, I'm so distracted. Just like, yeah.
What are you looking at? Some porn?
I was. It's like life is so how you say in America, shorta.
Yeah, amen.
Life is so shorta. You gotta watch as much porn as you can.
You really got to get it in at all times.
I mean, you never know. You never know what scene might be your last.
Make sure it's a good one.
Make sure it's a good one. How have you been, man?
Woo, I've been good.
Yeah, you're like in a good mood for some reason. I hate it.
Yeah, I actually didn't get a lot of sleep last night, so...
Oh, you're running on fumes.
I'm running on fumes, and I'm so slap happy.
Wow.
It's awesome. I'm ready.
I'm slap happy.
Mm-hmm.
Is that what it means to be slap happy?
Slap happy is like anything just makes you laugh. Everything is funny.
Like you walk through a door and you're like, ha, that was the best door ever.
Fuck, what is that doing there?
This is a door?
Yeah.
Let's look at the concept of a door.
Yeah, like we were watching Jeopardy, and Rebecca was on the couch behind me, and I was like, baby, look at me. And then I was keeping my face straight, but cracking up laughing like, and that was making me laugh. But she didn't think it was funny, but I did. When you're slap happy, you don't care. Like, what's funny to you is funny. Do you get it?
I don't get it.
Okay, let's move on.
You know what I do get, though?
What's that?
I'm slap happy.
I don't think you are.
No, I'm not.
You're faking it.
I am faking it. But do you know, like, sometimes... I don't know. I got nothing for that. So I'm glad to hear that you're snap happy. Wait. You're slap happy.
Slap happy.
I'm unhappy.
Uh-oh. What's going on?
I'm unhappy because I have to experience someone else's birthday.
Ooh. Are you one of those?
I'm a little bit one of those because, a birthday is so special.
It is?
There is some type of, like, magic to a birthday. I feel like it's the one time in my life where I truly feel entitled to something.
Yeah. Okay.
Like, I feel like I deserve the love, I deserve the comments on Facebook. It's my one day. Mm-hmm. So today is Frankie's one day.
Oh, wow. Happy birthday, Francis Carlovati.
So happy birthday to my loving husband, Frankie Carlovati. But I will say a good thing about cake, no matter...
Ooh, spoiled it. Spoiler alert.
Damn.
You can just edit it out.
No, what's that thing called? A Pavlovian slip? No, a Freudian slip?
Freudian slip, yeah.
Freudian slip? Okay, well, guess what? That's what I really love. I really love the cake.
Mm-hmm.
Damn.
Yeah, you got that sweet tooth.
It's a problem, bro.
Mm-hmm. You better nip it. I hope you brush and floss because them teeth will fall out.
Do you know how many oatmeal cream pies I had this weekend?
Oh, hopefully no more than one.
5. I'm thinking about them right now.
So did you just leave one in the box so you wouldn't feel guilty? Because they only come in like 6 in the box.
Oh, well, I mean, we have a bodega. Do you know what a bodega is?
No.
Well, they're like corner stores. In New York, they're like corner stores. And they're...
Oh, you mean a bodega.
Yeah. Oh, sorry. A bodega.
Yeah. The corner store, yeah.
Yes. Yes, the corner market, also known as the bodega. You just like buy these things like... You just buy them. You just buy little knickknacks, stuff like that. But, they have, like, oatmeal cream pies, and they're individual. And they're, like, 50 cents a piece. So it's, like, no big deal. I'm just going to...
They're fresh.
And they're... Oh, my God, they're so fresh.
Oh, okay, that's fine then.
This one was like soft, you know, like when you get them and they're like really soft, and you can like you can barely like touch them. Like sometimes I'm afraid to hold them for too long because I'm afraid like I'm gonna smush them.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? So
Wow.
it's like a hot pocket. You know what I mean? You gotta like bounce it up and down.
Now, when you say soft, do you mean soft?
No, I mean soft.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Continue.
So nice and like the texture. I think that's how you say it in America. The texture is very bouncy.
Okay, okay.
Yeah.
I got you now.
So no, but in all honesty, happy birthday to my husband.
Definitely.
He is so. I don't know. I think this is what frustrates me about like Frankie's birthday is this is my fourth one with him, and he just is not like into it.
Yeah, I feel him on that.
And I mean honestly, like I feel like I'm not always into it,
Mm-hmm.
but I say that I'm not too into it. But in the inside, I'm really into it.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so like sometimes I'm like, oh yeah, thanks. It's just a birthday, bro. And then when I don't get anything, I'm like, bros, it's my birthday.
Like you guys don't care about me
Do you
at
guys
all?
really not care about me? I thought that you might, but
I mean, I said you don't have to do anything for me, but clearly I didn't mean that.
I mean, what am I, an idiot? Of course I want you to do something.
Yeah, I had to learn that the hard way with things like Valentine's Day.
Ooh.
And yeah. Do you want anything for Valentine's Day, sweetie? No, baby. I love you. You love me. We're a happy family. Happy Valentine's Day, baby. Have a good day at work. Bye.
That's it?
That's it, bro. But let me tell you, that night,
You're just gonna tell me have a good day?
yeah.
Nothing else, huh?
Lesson learned. It took a couple years too. I mean, I had to learn that lesson multiple times because
Oh,
the second time I was like, you want anything for Valentine's Day this year? And she was like, no. I was like, no, for real. Like, do you want anything for Valentine's Day? No. Okay. Have a good day at work, baby. Yeah, but now I got it. I got the hang of it now.
So what'd you do for her last Valentine's Day?
Ooh.
Since you quote unquote got the hang of it, tell the listeners.
Well, listeners, you see, what you want to do for your significant others for Valentine's Day is you really want to tap into what they appreciate. So this Valentine's Day, I want to say that I took her kayaking. I don't remember what I did, but it was something beautiful. Yeah, my memory is gone.
Memories, I tell you what, they all just flowed together, you know?
They all float.
After you get to like 25, life doesn't matter.
Mm-mm.
It's just the same endless cycle.
Yeah. You just got to stay alive. That's pretty much it.
I mean, honestly, I wake up in the morning hoping that I make it back to bed. That's the only goal.
That's it. That's it.
Okay, tell me about your week, bro.
Oh, yeah. Real short, real quick, brief recap of my week. Nothing too exciting happening. Work stuff as usual. But Rebecca, one of her good friends,
Okay.
interestingly enough, the one that also was giving the shout out about that Amway stuff, took it to that meeting and all that.
Ooh, it was Amway?
It was Amway.
Oh, girl.
Yeah, it was real funny because after we like the night we recorded was the night that she went there, and then I don't know, but she came back home and she talked to me about it and basically reaffirmed everything that I had told her, and like we're just laughing about it for an hour, because it was exactly what I said it was going to be.
Right.
But anyway, that good friend,
Hey, girl.
hooked us up with a really nice hotel package that you basically get to stay at a hotel for 7 nights.
Sponsored by Amway?
No, this is she works at Wyndham.
Ooh.
So I guess because they work there, they get some cool hotel package. Maybe it is with Amway. I don't know, but it's $200 for 7 nights at a random resort. Well, not random. Like you get to pick the state, the city, whatever. And there are certain resorts you can go to. So we're gonna do that because if you think about it, a week at a hotel for $200 is like what, $20-something a night?
Yeah.
And it's at a resort. So yeah, we're gonna do that. Still trying to figure out where we're going. We were looking at Georgia. because
Okay.
we wanted to do the Appalachian Trail, like just do a little bit of it. We were looking at where is it? Newry. It's called Newry, Maine.
Okay.
We're looking at San Francisco.
Wow.
Yeah, because they have cheap flights on that Frontier. I know you remember that Frontier from Vegas.
No, dude, don't do it.
So we might fall apart halfway there.
You might fall apart.
Yeah, so that's about it. Oh, but yeah, I was looking on Southwest and I was like, man, they were like, ooh, I hope you have some rapid rewards points. And I was like, ooh, I don't know. I don't think I have an account. It turns out I made myself an account. And I had a little moment that I was thinking to myself, what if I had traveled back in the past and made myself an account on Southwest just for that moment? I didn't have any points on my account. So I could have very well just created a free account and it would have done me the same amount of justice,
Right.
or good. But I was like, man, what if I did travel back in time?
And say, you're going to need this account.
You're going to need this account. And I said to myself, I love me for making that account. And it was a really nice moment for myself.
Let me tell you a little bit about two things. I got actually three things. One,
Tell me.
I do love when I go on a website and I see that I had already created an account.
Mm-hmm.
I love it even more when there's like whatever rewards program there is, but I've already been accumulating points from it, and I'm like, oh great, I'm just gonna keep this going. Second thing is that have you seen Terminator recently? Any of the Terminators?
Ooh, the last one I saw was probably the newest one with
Genesis?
Yeah.
Yeah. We just watched that one again this weekend. I love that movie. I love those movies. But I think it was so cool because they like go into the past.
Yeah.
It's like so like the whole movie is like so meta.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, oh yeah, I'm here because you're here, and you're here because I'm here.
Yeah. I love time travel stuff.
It's like, oh my
Love
god,
it.
my mind is destroyed.
Yeah.
And then last two things. One, Southwest is amazing. Okay?
Yeah.
To anyone listening to me, you need to fly Southwest anytime you have the opportunity. Okay? Two reasons. One reason is we were going to Bermuda.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, we were going to Aruba on my honeymoon. We flew Southwest there. We had a flight that was for, I don't know, 200 people.
Mm-hmm.
And only 50 people were on the flight. So it was like so amazing. You got to sit wherever you wanted to. Do you know that she gave us free drinks the whole flight?
Like alcoholic beverages?
Yeah.
Why?
I don't know. Well, actually, no. This is what happened. So Frankie's cousin, who used to travel a lot, told him, oh, you don't have to pay for the drinks on the flight. You can just bring these little, the little mini bottles.
Yeah, that's what I do.
So you could bring those. Apparently, that's now not allowed.
On whose flight?
On everyone. Like, it's illegal.
No.
Yeah, it is. You can't just be all flinging it around in front of the flight attendant.
Mm.
Like, they can tell you, you have to put it away.
Okay. I have a quick story.
Okay.
The last time I did that, which you might be correct, because the last time I snuck some of those things on, which I think was Vegas, I opened the mini bottle of rum and poured it in my Coke, and the flight attendant happened to walk by, and he pursed his lips and was like, and wagged his finger at me. I was like, what does he mean? Like, this is perfectly good. I just saw this on HGTV. So
he did.
Yeah, he was like,
And you were flying with Frontier?
I'm pretty sure that was Frontier that I did that on.
Listen, if Frontier's doing it, then you know it's official.
Because they need all the help they can get.
Because they need all the help. They can't break not one rule.
Yes. I'm sorry for interrupting your story.
No, that's okay. But anyway, so we busted those out, and then we thought we were real sly and whatever. And then she comes back around after we were done with it, and she's like, yeah, you can't do that. But we'll give you all the drinks you want. Just let me know. And we're like, okay. So we had a bunch in our bag, but we were like, okay, she said that she'll just give us drinks. So yeah, she just gave us free drinks the whole flight.
So wow.
That was pretty great. Next thing is, I believe that your friend was able to give you this deal for only $200 because the perks of being a travel agent or being in the travel industry are astronomical. Okay.
Okay.
If you are interested in doing like some part-time work,
Yeah.
you need to find out a way where you can do like freelance travel agent stuff.
Oh, okay. So
So
you just book stuff for people?
you just book, well, yeah, you book stuff for people. You're essentially like, you're essentially doing what like Travelocity and things like that do, but it's more curated because it's you. So the thing about it is like, hotels, cruises, things like that, like they will pay for you to take their stuff so that you can sell it, because like things like these high price packages, they sell a lot more from a travel agent than they do from like Travelocity. Do you know what I mean? You have somebody telling you about it, you know, they can put their personal reference from you, or yeah, from you, and you know, they're close to you. There's that bond. You're more likely to buy that way. So they just, like, there's been plenty of times when we've gotten invitations to go on like 7-day cruises if you take a 4-day webinar on this cruise line. You know what I mean? And it's like, I mean, you know, all expenses paid. You just fucking show up there. So we also get like these travel agent rates on like Air Berlin, like just different airlines.
Yeah.
Where it's like, okay, travel to these countries during this time, and it's $150 round trip.
Whoa.
Yeah. To Europe. You know what I mean? It's like, the only thing you have to do or deal with is that it'll be like off peak times. Hold on, let me just adjust my thing here.
Oh, wow. Sounds like an airplane is taking off in there.
Sorry about that. You like that?
Damn. Southwest Airlines in Astoria, Queens, apparently.
Yeah. On my house, actually, in my get out of my dreams. Yeah.
The runway goes through your kitchen.
The runway is my kitchen.
Where do you get these songs from? You're like Rebecca. Like, all these songs you know, I've never heard of in my life.
You never heard of Get Out of My Dreams? Get into my car. You never heard that song?
No. Like, I feel like you just made that up. Like, that's how unfamiliar that song sounds.
No.
Maybe I'm just dumb.
Maybe one of our listeners can like write into us and tell us who that song is by.
Oh, that'll be nice. Listeners.
But they won't do it because they fucking hate us.
They hate us. Clearly.
Well, guess what, guys? We have an announcement
Yeah.
that we're gonna tell you all about at the end of the show. And guess what? You're not getting rid of us.
You're not going to like it one bit.
You're not gonna like it one bit. All you haters out there, oh girl,
Yes.
we got something for you to really hate on.
Just let it simmer.
It's okay. So let's get into some hot topics.
Damn, that's hot.
Wow.
Hot topic number 1.
Hot topics.
Now, do you know a young, and by young I mean almost 50 or over 50-year-old man by the name of Sheriff David Clark?
I do not know a young David Clark.
Stop lying. You don't know David? Oh man. Okay, so anyway, David Clark. He has pretty much been. You know how Fox News loves to get
One black.
they love to get one black person, or they love to get one person who supports is black or gay that also supports their agenda. Okay, so this is the black man that supports their agenda.
Just to let you know that, you know, not only do white people think that black people should all die, also a black person thinks that all black people should die.
Yeah, and now I was really like, now this one here, I was trying to dissect this man. So the title of this segment is called Friend or Foe.
Dum dum.
Ding 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 ding. Now, there was an interesting altercation between David Clark and Don Lemon. You know Don Lemon?
Altercation. Yeah.
Everybody knows Don Lemon.
Yeah,
openly gay African American news anchor on CNN.
Yeah, that bitch.
So David Clark, you sound like you have a personal relationship with Mr. Lemon. You want to elaborate on that?
No comment.
Okay.
All I have to say is that he's lucky there's Snapchat.
I don't know what that means, but
and that those messages explode after 5 seconds.
Ooh. Then we might have to get hey, somebody get Don Lemon on the line.
Yes, this is Don Lemon. Yes, it's me, Don Lemon.
Hey, Don, do you remember a young man by the name of Edward Leon Jasper? Oh my gosh.
Hey, what's up? It's me, Ed. I'm back for the show.
What happened while I was gone?
Yeah.
So Sheriff David Clark and Don Lemon got into a heated exchange. Sheriff Clark is from Minnesota,
Minnesota.
and he's against the Black Lives Matter movement.
Oh, he would.
He was talking about these people are painting black people in a negative light. This is jihad. This is basically trying to murder cops and murder white people. This is all this basically spreading lies about the Black Lives Matter movement. So I started doing some research on this young David Clark and found out that he was raised in a white neighborhood, educated in a white high school, and married a white woman, which doesn't matter. But the interesting part that I saw was that Clark has also faced claims that he was not black enough. And personally, I know how bad that feels is when you're black and you can't change the fact that you're black, but your own people don't accept you because maybe you did go to a white school or you are married to a white woman or you live in a white neighborhood, and then all of a sudden you're not black. You're just a white man in black skin.
Mm-hmm.
So that kind of helped me to understand how he became the way that he is, because as I was watching him argue with Don Lemon, like I really like to sit back and dissect people, and you can tell on his face that he was hurting. And like I said last week, anger is only a symptom. So I was like, I looked beyond the anger, and I could tell that he was hurt. So I'm thinking that all this stems from because he has probably been told that he's not black enough for so long that he no longer identifies himself as being black.
Mm.
Therefore, he can't relate to the Black Lives Matter movement. And the ironic part was that literally 2 or 3 days after that interview happened, as we all know, the Republican National Convention just started, and he opened it up, and the first words out of his mouth was, "I'm going to say one thing that needs to be heard. Blue lives matter in America," which we also talked about last week, is that if you disagree with Black Lives Matter, and you say all lives matter, but you also say blue lives matter, then what's your problem with Black Lives Matter? So I just thought that was really ironic of him. But look out for Sheriff David Clark, because he's I don't know yet if he's a friend or a foe. I feel like he could still be saved because his Republican National Convention speech wasn't all bad. Like after he said that Blue Lives Matter thing, you'll probably hear a lot of sound bites of that. But he also did delve into the statistics and say that Americans in general are scared. And then he did say that 75% of African Americans are scared, something like that. So I like the fact that he broke down with the statistics and didn't try to make it seem like black people just bring this problem upon ourselves. But I feel like he has a lot more awakening to happen.
Fuck him.
Man, fuck that bitch, dog.
Yeah, on to the next topic. That bitch is an idiot. Blue lives matter.
Next topic.
You already failed in my eyes.
Yeah, I mean, it was the hypocrisy was just because he literally reeled in. You got to watch that interview. It's like 8 minutes of him and Don Lemon, and it was so awkwardly beautiful because Don Lemon is being like unconfrontational, and this guy is like trying to jump down his throat. It was just really awkward, and they were sitting right next to each other, like not less than a foot in between them. So it was beautiful television. But yeah, so the next article I got, hot topic.
Hot topic. Oh, God, sorry.
Oh my God.
That was the worst thing I ever did in my life.
Oh, I was about to thank Britney Spears for recording that little jingle for us. And then you came in like a wrecking ball, so.
You came in like a wrecking ball.
Thank you. That is our Mixer 9000. Thank you, Bank of America, for supplying that for us. You're still our one out of two sponsors. Also, thank you Chipotle for sponsoring us. We hope to get that mixer 10,000 soon.
I can't wait for that mixer 10,000 because it can play two sounds at once. Did you know that? It's so cool. The one thing that's a little annoying about the Mixer 10,000 is that if you don't hit the buttons exactly at the right millisecond at the same time, it doesn't work. There are some kinks.
Oh my goodness.
Overall, we're getting there. So
we're getting there slowly but surely. Thank you, sponsors.
Thank you, sponsors. So,
ooh,
calculating money.
Calculating so much money. I saw this nice, after our conversation when I was preoccupied at the Y trying to pay those bitches their money. First off, it's like I'm trying to give y'all the money, and you say, well, why don't you just pay online? Oh, okay, yeah, I'd love to pay online. I go home, go on the website. There's no online pay.
Well,
so I have to go back in the next day, and you want to be like, you're supposed to have that payment in last week, sir. And I'm like, look, you told me I could pay this shit online, but the shit ain't ready. Like, no, sir, it's ready. So I go back home, have Rebecca literally this time. Nope, I don't see any online pay. Go back into the place. I'm like, look, man, we're trying to pay this thing online. What's up with the site? Oh, sir, yeah, we have to get with the IT department because it's not ready yet. Oh, it's not ready yet. Okay, that's a different story. So the day you called, I go into the main office, and I'm like, she's like, how can I help you, sir? I'm like, hey, yeah, I just need to pay for daycare. And she's like, oh, you can just pay online.
You just pay online, you dumb idiot.
You can't pay online. If I could pay online, I wouldn't be in here.
Right. Talking to you idiots.
So anyway, that day we was talking, and we was like, we need to incorporate like our tagline, going where no gay and straight have gone before. I saw an article that captured my eye, and it said, it's not just Frozen. Most Disney movies are pro-gay.
And pause on that real quick. Back to the YMCA, because the second time that I would have went in there and they were like, hey, you can just pay online, I would have had my MacBook Air like underneath the desk. And I would have been like, I thought you were going to say that, and literally just bring it up and say, you tell me where to pay online. You idiot.
What would be even better is if you had like a contraption like that, like the Asian kid off the Goonies, that like you could just keep your hands on the counter, and you would just like crank something, and the MacBook would just pop up and like turn and face them.
Right.
And do all the typing for you.
And do all the typing for you.
Yes. Oh my gosh.
Say ymca.com. Say it to the browser.
Say it. Oh. So yeah, Disney movies. It was really interesting because when Frozen first came out, it had that one scene, which it had the guy in the sauna, and he had like 3 kids with him, and then he had I forget what they called him in the movie, but it was assumed that was his husband, and that was the first openly, or what I thought was openly gay characters in a Disney movie. But apparently the whole movie Frozen, from the song like Let It Go, saying that is a coming out anthem. And then with Elsa's whole questioning her powers, if she was born with it or she's just cursed. So yeah, a lot of stuff went over my head. But then apparently one of the writers of a lot of the classic hits like Beauty and the Beast, as far as the lyricist for the songs, he was openly gay. His name was Howard Ashman. He died of AIDS in 1991, and he wrote songs for Little Mermaid, Beauty and the Beast, Aladdin, so some of the most popular ones. But yeah, it was, they think that things like, or stories like Beauty and the Beast were direct mirror images of how it is to be gay.
Wow. I had no idea.
Well, now you know.
Damn, that's so cool.
Yeah, and if you want to read the article, I mean, you can send us an email and I'll send it to you.
Yeah, send us an email. You got to work for this fucking article.
You got to work for it. We ain't like no radio station. You can just go to our website.
Just go to our website.
You need to talk to us.
What is this, America in 2016? You don't just get to ask for it and it just like gets to you.
Wrong.
You need to work for it. We're trying to make America great again.
Ooh. Careful now.
You see how I brought that around? I'm just
Yeah,
saying.
you see, he already got you. He already got you locked in. You don't even know it.
I guess now everyone's got to vote for Trump.
Mm. Mm.
Well, you know what? My hot topic isn't really all that hot.
Let's hear it.
It's about this Taylor Swift and Kanye slash Kim Kardashian thing.
Love me some Kanye. Shout out to Ye.
There you go. So, well, you know what's the dealie.
I do. And you know what? It's a lot of new Kanye West fans out there. And if you wasn't riding with Kanye back in the late registration college dropout days, you could just go jump off something. Because we don't want you on the bandwagon no more. We don't want you. You know who I'm talking to.
Why? What are they doing?
They trying to hop on talking about, well, you know, Kanye's not that bad. Nah. Because I remember all them negative conversations, all that Twitter jacking, all that hate that y'all spewing to my man Kanye. You couldn't hear the greatness that he was saying behind all his incredible lyrics and his interviews with Zane Lowe, just groundbreaking. And now that he's all calmed down and showing how the industry treats him and how they really are, you want to jump on the back? No.
No, you don't. You don't get to do that.
You don't get a second chance. You had your chance when you thought he was a dick.
Now listen here. I will say I've always been Team Kanye.
Have you?
Yes, I have. Even when he went crazy and everyone was like, no, I don't know. I said, you know what? I think he's just really misunderstood.
Amen.
Like, I think that, I think what people don't really realize is since the beginning, he's been talking about the injustices that he's faced, being a musician, right? He started off as a producer, right?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And he kept saying, like, I want to rap. And everyone was like, you're not good enough to rap. You can't do this. Just keep to producing and making beats. And he started rapping. And then he became, like, the greatest rapper there was. And, you know, when people keep telling you that you can't do something, you have to you have to self-talk. You have to tell yourself that you are better than what people say that you are. And that is like anything else can get a little much and it could go overboard. And I think that when he was like at his peak, not really even at his peak, but when he was coming down from like the quote unquote peak, he had to do that self-talk again. And I just think it kind of went it went out of hand for a little bit. But now that he's had a child and he's married, I think he's coming back down. But I think the main thing is that a couple, maybe like 4 or 5 episodes ago, I said something about Taylor Swift and Kanye. And I said, Taylor Swift is a fake. Okay? I said...
you said that. You said that here first on the podcast.
I said that here first. I was the first person to ever say it, ever, that Taylor Swift is a fake. Okay? And I said that there have been speculations that she's been in on all these things the whole time, since the VMA performance that she's been in on it. And let me tell you guys something. We have video evidence that she has been in on it.
Yeah, and she's playing dumb.
And she's playing like an idiot. Now, here's the deal. What came out is, Kim Kardashian Snapchat, thank God for memories, Snapchatted a phone conversation between Kanye and Taylor Swift. And, he's playing part of the song for her. And that's all I know. I don't know. She says, like, yeah, great.
Wait, what's Memories?
Memories is on Snapchat. Now, instead of, like, you don't have to take, like, live pictures and stuff like that anymore. Like, you can post stuff from your camera roll.
Huh.
Yeah. Which is how Kim was able to, post that.
Oh, finally, Snapchat. Damn.
Finally, damn. I had so many half nudes that I wanted to send.
They're gone now. Fucking ran out of space.
I ran out of space. I had those 5 oatmeal cream pies. Never gonna be able to take those same nudes again. So yeah. So basically, she never said. Well, we don't see her agreeing to like the bitch part where he calls her a bitch. But honestly, it's like, I don't know. He doesn't say it in a condescending way. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like I feel like bitch is like dude.
Yeah.
A little, I do. I really do. Because I feel like people say it all the time now. I really don't feel like it has that same connotation that it used to.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's, yeah. I think that, but you know what? I'm a gay black male, so honestly, we say bitch to each other all the time.
Mm-hmm.
So
Now,
yeah, go ahead.
as a straight black man, I will say that I don't feel like I don't feel like it's my place to call another woman a bitch, even if if it's in a joking way.
No, you
Um,
cannot. Absolutely not.
okay. I was gonna say like I feel like it's okay that I call other guys bitches all the time.
Yes. Okay.
Okay.
But I don't really call other women. I don't really call women bitches, or like, if I'm talking to a woman, I don't say like, bitch, stop it.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes I do. It depends on the friend.
Right. You got to know it's okay to go there.
I gotta know it's okay to go there. You know what I mean?
Right.
And then if I do, I have to extra gay the bitch part.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Bitch.
Bitch, like that. You can't just say, bitch, stop it.
Bitch.
Stop.
Bitch, you better stop fucking with me, bitch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And no. It's like, bitch, you better stop fucking with me, bitch. Come here, bitch. You know what I mean? Like, something like that is okay.
Okay. I don't know. That last one sounded like you was gonna go like Ike Turner on somebody. I don't know.
Oh my goodness.
Well, that's what you sounded like. Hey.
That's not what I sounded like. That's
what you sounded like.
So, okay, so you're not allowed to say that word anymore. So you crossed the line. No, yeah. So anyway, Taylor Swift is a fake, and I'm tired of hearing her bullshit. Like, honestly, how many times? And this is, I don't understand why we still have some Team Taylor fans, because this is my thing. How many times can a person play the victim card and people still believe them? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Fool me once, shame on you.
Ooh, come on.
Fool me twice, maybe still shame on you. But fool me 3 times?
Damn. I mean, you gotta accept responsibility at some point.
At some point, like, come on. I mean, I don't know. So we have video evidence of Taylor Swift being a fake, and I think that this needs to be dealt with. You know, I just feel like it needs to be dealt with. I feel like this situation is bigger than just like Taylor Swift and Kanye West. I think it has a lot to do with the fact that, you know, it's kind of like the black kid who got hung for eyeing a white woman when she was coming out.
Emmett Till?
Yes, Emmett Till.
Yeah. He whistled at the white lady.
He whistled at the white lady. You know what I mean? It's just like, you know, when it comes to like white women and black men, there's like a very strong I don't know, like, white men don't like that. So I just feel like I don't know, Kanye's been like thrown under the bus for this, which this is like a celebrity game that gets played very often.
And maybe we should say some white men don't like this, because I'm sure there are some white men who don't care.
Okay, listen here. This is like the 18,000th time that you've corrected me when I say white men and you say not all white men. Let me tell you something. It's every single one of them.
Well, I just don't like generalizations. That's all. Well, because, you know, it's like if a white person says, you know, all them blacks got that violent streak in them, you just got to, you know, provoke them. It's like, well, you know, not all of us have that violent streak.
I do.
I mean, I will snap on you.
I will snap on you. As I said last episode.
For no reason.
For just absolutely no reason.
So don't fuck with me. Where were we? Oh, anyway. So real talk, real quick.
Yeah.
You know, for, you know, me and Taylor, I met her once. I was doing some promo for the VMAs. And we had a great little interview. And I don't want her to think that we can't still have a relationship, because honestly,
there was a connection there.
There was a connection. I feel like me and Taylor might still have sex.
How come?
Because I made that bitch famous.
Ooh.
I was just trying it on. I was trying it on, guys. It doesn't fit.
It doesn't fit. I put it back. Okay.
Take it off.
Just
Take it off.
Sorry.
But yeah,
It
another
didn't
thing
fit.
about it didn't fit, but you always gotta try on clothes. It's like your palate changes.
It changes. It's constantly evolving.
It's constantly evolving.
You know
So
what I mean?
I'll try it again next year.
So, on that same topic,
Mhm.
my little sister, bless her little heart, she's staying with me, and we're eating things, and she's like, "Oh, I don't like that."
Oh.
I said, "What do you mean you don't like that?" She's like, "Well, I've had it a couple times, and I didn't really like it." I said, "I don't believe that. Actually, I refuse to accept that. Can I see you try it?" And she's like, "Why?" And I'm like, "Fucking put it in your mouth and chew." You know what I mean? Because, and then
No, I get it.
I brought something up to her. I said, "Do you know how many times it takes for a child to actually not like something, or to taste something before they actually not like it?" She said, "How many?" I said, 7. And she said, "Well, I'm not a child." And I said, "Well, the point is, okay, that you can't try something 1, 2, 3 times and expect that to be truth." You know what I mean?
Right.
What did you have it with last time? What are you
Right.
having it with this time? How old were you back then? Because taste buds, they change.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
They do. They
So how can you say that you didn't like something 10 years ago means that you're not going to like it today? Like, I used to hate tomatoes, and then
yeah.
I literally went to someone's house. They had summer tomatoes, and they were like, "Just fucking try it. We're having a tomato salad, and either you eat this or you don't eat." And I said, "Okay." Love the tomatoes,
Wow.
and I still love tomatoes.
Wow.
Yeah, that was a year ago. Do you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
so things be changing.
Yeah, because you've hated tomatoes for like as long as I've known you.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
See,
So that's incredible.
Yeah, yeah. Now there are some requirements for said tomatoes.
Okay.
They need to be fresh.
Uh-huh.
Oh, they look good. Okay, that's perfect.
What up, Frankie? Happy birthday, Frank.
Matt says happy birthday.
Oh, thanks, Maddie.
He said, "Ha ha ha." It was very weird, actually.
That is weird.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't know him. We're just here for the podcast, and then we're gonna fucking
Not
leave.
really friends.
Yeah.
Holy.
Thanks.
What were we talking about right before this?
Was talking about
Tomatoes.
yes.
They need to be fresh.
Mm-hmm.
They need to be organic.
Mm-hmm. Of course.
Okay. And I think they need to be in season. So I think it's like summertime is when I can eat them.
Mm.
When it's warm outside, I feel good about it.
Yeah.
It's not a very cold weather fruit to me, and or food to me. And I feel like the juicier a fruit or vegetable is, the more I want to have it when it's in season.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. I'm sure your body thanks you for, even though you're a little picky with the stipulations.
I'm a little
for
picky with
tomatoes,
the stipulations.
I think your body is thankful that at least it can now have tomatoes
Yeah.
at some point during the year.
Yeah, at some point it's like, God damn it, this idiot child.
Yeah. I wanted to say one thing about Kanye West as well. Because we were talking about how he was a producer back in the day. And the thing that really pushed Kanye out was that near-death experience that he had when he fell asleep at the wheel in Chicago. And he got into that almost life-ending car accident that fractured his jaw, which I don't know how many people know or don't know. That's why his jawline is so distinct, kind of protruding, is because he like basically obliterated his jaw in that car accident.
Oh my God.
And that's when he recorded the track "Through the Wire," which is the first single I ever made. Yeah, I actually made that song for Kanye, and that was also the first single I ever heard of his. And he recorded that through the wire of his jaw that was shattered. So yeah, I always liked his story that, even this, like my favorite rapper of all time, at one point he was this great talented producer, but he still couldn't break out of that shell that he had. Like he was still the producer of Jay-Z and of, all these other rappers that were blowing up. But that near death experience showed him, it's either now or never. And now I would say he's neck and neck, if not better than Jay-Z. Okay, I won't say he's better than Jay-Z lyrically, but I will damn say that they're neck and neck.
For the sake of not getting murdered when I go to the subway tomorrow, I'm not gonna say that Kanye is better than Jay-Z.
Right.
I am gonna say that Kanye is very good.
He's very good.
I did not know the story about Through the Wire though.
Oh wow.
Now, is that how you got so famous now? Or, I mean,
Yes.
so rich now?
Yes.
You're like one of those you're my favorite type of rich. You're like rich but not famous.
Right. I actually gave all my money back away because I was like, no, this isn't right. Like, this is Kanye's money. I want to start fresh.
Mm-hmm.
I want to start with no name.
You want to start with no name. You wanted to deprive your family, deprive your friends, and say, I'm going to do this for me.
I wanted to do it right.
Yeah, so that's fair. So that's why.
Yeah.
There are so many people who really appreciate what you've done for them.
Really?
Yeah, some of those people actually write in on our iTunes.
Oh.
Yeah, we actually got a new comment.
Oh yeah, I saw that today.
Did you?
Yeah, I couldn't. I was trying to copy and paste it in here, but I couldn't.
It
My service was fucking up.
isn't. It's a copy paste from
Apple.
iTunes.
Yeah.
You can do it on your phone though, and it works really well, but not on iTunes for whatever.
That's so dumb.
For whatever reason. So we got a little comment here from the Gym 123.
All right. What's up, the gym?
What a great, interesting username.
Mm-hmm. Any idea who that is?
I actually don't.
Yeah, that makes it much better.
Yeah, that does make it better. So thank you guys so much. You know, we have a couple reviews here that are from people I don't know who they are.
Right.
So I'm like, are you actually listening to us or?
Yeah, and Rebecca hasn't done one yet, so none of those is Rebecca.
She hasn't done one yet, but I'm sure she will.
She will. We had a nice little talk.
Yeah, a little nice little talk. Get on that iTunes.
Right now. Don't make me say it twice.
Well, the Gym, who is not Rebecca or anyone that I know, said, these guys are too funny. Sometimes I have to catch myself because I feel like I'm on the phone with them and I start talking along. Really glad I find these guys.
Wow.
Wait, let me say that more.
Okay.
Really glad I found these guys. Keep it up!
So what's better?
That was so much better.
You know, it's funny that he said that because I was listening to The Brilliant Idiots today, which is Charlemagne the God and Andrew Schultz.
I hate
podcast.
Andrew Schultz.
Really?
I really don't like. I used to like his opinions, but now I don't value them.
Oh wow.
Yeah. But
I haven't actually finished the whole episode, but now I'm gonna have to listen to him and hear what his opinions are.
Yeah.
So yeah, Charlemagne actually said that because Joe Budden was on there, and as you know, Joe Budden and Drake are going through their little beef right now.
Joe Budden.
And I guess Joe Budden has a podcast, and they were making a joke. Charlemagne was like, "Well, what's the name of your podcast?" And they're making a joke because they thought he was trying to clown Joe Budden's. But he wasn't. He was serious. But Charlemagne said something that caught my ear. Now that you read that review, and he said, "You know how I judge a good podcast, or whether a podcast is good or not. If the people listening to it are talking back to the people doing the podcast, I think you got a good podcast."
Wow.
So the fact that Jim fan, number one guy, girl 123 said that they laugh with us and talk with us. Man, that means we got a good fucking podcast.
No, whenever you text me that and you say I this is how I picture you saying it. Ha.
Yep, that's it.
Like very nasally.
Yeah, it's all nasal.
It's all nasal.
It's like
It's more, yeah. It's like a sick penguin.
Yes. Yep, you got it right then.
Okay, that's perfect. So when somebody says, "Oh my God, we would love to offer you this new position of $100,000," you say,
and then like close up all their folders and run out of the room.
"Run away!" I listen to podcasts mostly at work, and I very often find myself like talking along where I'm have to like, oh shit, people think I'm so fucking weird.
Now you know what's funny is people's perceptions of things. So like when I heard you got that job at, am I allowed to say that?
No, I have to cut that out.
Okay. When I heard you got that job, um, like I always visualize
The job at the High Fashion Institute.
when I heard you got the job at the highest fashion institute in Dubai, I immediately pictured what's that movie, like The Devil Wears Prada?
Yeah.
So like I picture your floor of your building being very wide, like almost 3 acres wide, and just being windows all around, so it's really bright, and a whole bunch of little half cubicles, so you can see everybody's head, and they all have on like those headpieces with the microphones, and like you're sitting in your cubicle,
Hi, this is Fashion Inc.
still wearing your backpack, your satchel, with your 2 white iPhone headphones in your ears, and just like typing away like. That's how I picture your workplace.
It's a little bit like, yeah, okay.
Now, what is your workplace actually like?
It's a little bit like that.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
That was close.
Half cubicles.
Okay.
We don't have a wide space, but we do have 3 floors of this building.
Okay.
And we don't have a lot of windows.
Mm-hmm.
But it is very much like our main floor is where like all the guests come in. There's a big glass door, and then there's the big sign of our company.
Is there a hot receptionist there, like ready to take your order?
There is, actually.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
Oh, man. You live in the movie, bro.
I live a little bit like a movie. You know, sometimes I have to think about it and be like, oh my God, like, I'm living this life, even though I fucking hate my job. But it's like, you know what I mean?
Do they have a take your friend to work day?
They don't, but you're more welcome to come anytime you want.
I think I'll just come and pose as IT. I'll just get like a fake badge and, tuck my shirt in and be like, is your computer friendly?
Is your computer friendly? Is it treating you with respect? What has it done for you lately?
What would you like it to do for you?
What do you need it to do for you?
Wow, wow, wow.
Because this computer is really good at sucking. Not much of anything else, but it could really blow you very, very well.
Pun intended.
Are we done with this podcast? Oh, wait.
Oh, yeah, we got homework.
We got homework. Do we have any...
Do we have homework?
We do have homework.
Oh, okay.
Do you want to know what the homework is?
I do.
The homework is that all of our listeners need to go to their iTunes, subscribe.
First off,
do you know why they need to subscribe?
So other people can find us.
So, other people can find us, people. We need those reviews.
It's not about you anymore. We're done with you.
Well, I'm done courting you listeners. It's okay. I'm here to work. I need you to go on iTunes. I need you to get a review. You know what I noticed? Last time we got hard with the listeners, they started reviewing.
Oh, yeah. They started reviewing. So, drop your review and go away.
Leave us. Subscribe and go. Because on Monday, we're dropping another episode. And guess what? 3 days after that, we're going to be releasing another episode.
That's right. We're going to try it out.
We're going to try it out. We're going to give you guys 2 episodes a week. It's going to be a different format. Every Monday and Thursday, you can, if you're subscribed to us, you can get our new updates right to your phone. We'll be focusing on, one topic a week. We'll have some guest, speakers.
Yes, we will. Celebrities, regular folk. If you're interested in being a guest speaker, you need to email us.
You need to email us at apodcasthasnoname@gmail.com.
No text messages, no word of mouth, no phone
text
calls.
Messages, no Facebook messages, no Snapchats, no Twitter tweets.
This is a business.
Drop us an email and go.
Oh, I love it.
We already got one email. I don't know if you saw this. This is the funny thing. So, we've been telling you guys to email us, but you know what? You guys never emailed us, so I just stopped checking the email.
Uh-huh.
And then I go to the email. We got messages.
No.
Yeah.
So they've been doing the homework.
You know what? They clearly we got to be hard with them.
Yeah.
We got to.
That's what they like.
That's what they like. You know, they like it rough. So hey, I don't blame you.
I don't blame you, no namers.
So you know, we'll take.
I like it a little raunchy too.
I like it rough. Speaking of that, did you know that Lady Gaga and Taylor, whatever his name is, broke up? Her fiance?
No.
Yeah. Yeah.
Whoa, I did not see that one coming.
Yeah, me neither, actually. Was just weird enough to work.
Right. And, you know, I thought, no offense to Gaga, but I was like, okay, if somebody can accept Gaga for who she is, and I think she's a beautiful individual, like inside and out, but it's like it's Gaga, like it's not your normal, it's kind of like Sia, you know, like Sia is not, I don't consider her normal, I consider her extraordinary.
You're signing up for something different.
Right.
Yeah.
And so when I saw she was engaged, I was like, oh, so he knows what he's getting into, and he still put that ring on it. So I was like, well, that's it. Like, she's locked in forever.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree. I mean, so she did put something up on Instagram, and she said that it was because their work schedules were crazy, and they, you know, it was tough to do the long distance thing, so they were trying to work that out. And they said, you know, we know that we're soulmates, and we just kind of want to we just want a little break for a second. And I just, you know, I'm so proud of her. I have a lot of respect for Lady Gaga. I think that she is. I mean, I've always loved her music, but then also just like in her interviews and like the things that she's written, she's a very smart individual, and she really is trying to like bring something different to this whole world.
And she's real.
And she's real. She's very real.
She's real. I love me some Gaga.
So I was happy that this is a decision that she made, and I support it 100%.
Amen.
Not like it fucking matters. She doesn't fucking know me from nothing.
Right? Hey, maybe she will.
Hey, maybe she will. Maybe she's listening right now.
Thanks for listening, Gaga.
Thank you so much for listening, Gaga. And I don't want you to expose yourself, so don't leave a review. Okay?
Right. Don't do it. We don't want to know that you're here.
I don't want to. I just, you know, I respect your privacy way too much. But, you know, from one monster to another.
Yeah.
So, are you guys going to listen to us on Monday?
Yes.
Okay, great. So I can't wait to listen to you, or I don't know, talk at you on Monday. I guess, you know what? If you want to be seriously a host on the show, or you can't be a fucking host.
It's only 2, bitch. I was only speaking to the males with that bitch statement.
Yeah, I'm sure you were. I'm talking to the girls, bitches. You can't be on here. Silly. But if you would like to be a guest on our new format, please send us an email at podcasthasnoname@gmail.com. I already have one person lined up. I actually have a few people lined up, to be honest. But I have one person who emailed us, and she doesn't know I'll be asking her this week to, like, you know, just give us a little call in.
Oh, right on.
Yeah.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, we're going to give her a little buzz and say, hey, what's up? You know, you wrote to us, and we want to hear about what you got to say.
A little bzz, 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 bzz.
Bzz. Is that her cell phone?
No, that was some Ruby Rod.
What?
Ruby Rod, the Fifth Element.
Oh.
Corbin, my man. Corbin, Dallas.
Oh, my goodness. I don't know. I didn't know that.
Pretty good, huh?
Well, that was very good. That was obviously Chris Tucker, right?
Obviously, Chris Tucker, yes.
Okay. Very good with your impersonation.
Thank you.
Really phenomenal.
I'm working on those.
Well, you're doing good. I'm not telling the listeners how to get in touch with us, because why?
Because they don't care, and they're not going to do it.
They're not going to do it anyway. Have you gotten any new Instagram followers from this podcast?
You know, I've gotten a bunch of cam whores.
You got a bunch of what?
Cam whores. Cam whore followers.
Oh, my goodness.
Like, well, and let me explain.
Okay.
That is the official term for these accounts that follow you with. They're called cam whores. Like they try to get you to get online and pay money to view them naked. So, but they're pretty much like catfish accounts.
Hey, babe,
You
I'm
know?
hanging out in Daytona Beach. Where are you?
Right?
Bitch, no, you're not. What high school did you go to then?
That's right, baby. I'm so wet. Want to chat?
I'm in Port Orange. Oh, really? Where do you go to Walmart? What Walmart do you go to? I can't wait to see you. Okay, what street are you off? Log into my website. I take your credit card, but not for payment, just for verification of your age.
Oh man, don't you hate that on the porn sites when they swear that it's a free account and you're like, just create an account, no credit card sign up. And you're like, oh okay. That's only what I didn't want to do. Like that's the only part that I hate.
Mm-hmm.
And then you like go through the first 2 pages of signups and they still have the credit card there.
Now, what's
It's
your
like-
credit card?
It's like, bitch, you just said no credit card, and now you're like, oh no, just $1.15. It's like, what?
And that's just a surcharge.
It's just a surcharge, and it'll be returned to you unless you forget to cancel.
Hey, idiot.
Then it's $49.99 a week.
And we've attached a camera to your camera, and if we see you come, then we will charge you.
We'll have to charge you to if you want us to remove that video.
From our database.
Right.
And it will be stored there, even if you do pay us. It'll still be stored there. So
That's the annual maintenance removal fee. It'll automatically be uploaded every year unless you pay us the $49.99.
$49,000,099, by the way.
Are you looking at porn right now?
I'm not looking at porn right now. I am looking at Tumblr, though. So close.
Oh man.